To vote 2012 now, Republican Senate candidate Richard Mourdock says he isn't concerned about a poll showing him in a statistical dead heat with Democrat Joe Donnelly.
But the Donnelly campaign says it shows Mourdock is having trouble solidifying support from Republicans who voted for incumbent Richard Lugar. And RTV6 reporter Norman Cox has more on that number.
The poll shows Mourdock with a 2% lead over Donnelly, but with a margin of error of 5%, that means the race is a dead heat. The Rasmussen poll shows the two virtually tied among likely voters, even though its sample was weighted toward Republicans. The poll shows Richard Mourdock with 42% and Joe Donnelly with 40%. 15% of the voters are undecided.
It shows that Joe is receiving support from not only Democrats, but independents and Republicans as well. They're supporting his message of Hoosier common sense to get things done for middle-class families.
But Mourdock says he isn't surprised.
I've said from the beginning this would be a competitive race, so I'm not surprised by that. I'm very confident, though. I like the internals of our polling, so we're moving forward. 90 days to go.
The most interesting number in the poll shows that Donnelly is winning the support of 85% of Hoosiers who identify themselves as Democrats, while Mourdock has only 75% of Republicans. Democrats say Lugar moderates are rejecting Mourdock's no-compromise style.
It was a Republican leaning poll, which is reflective of the state, and it also shows that Richard Mourdock only has support from 75% of the Republicans questioned in this poll, which shows that fully 25% are rejecting his extreme views.
But Mourdock cites Lugar's recent introduction of him at a Senate Republican caucus as evidence he can win those people over.
Do you need Lugar to come here and physically campaign with you?
I don't know if that's true, and we'll just kind of work through that. I don't know that that will happen. I don't know that it won't happen. I'd always be proud to be seen with Senator Lugar, though.
The same poll showing a tight Senate race shows no contest for president in Indiana. It shows Mitt Romney with 51% of the vote here and Barack Obama with 35%. I'm Norman Cox, RTV6.